world where high school seniors across the country would give anything for a proper send-off, one local high school junior is choosing not to have a senior season at all. Instead, former West Harrison softball standout Marley Sims is heading off to college with 3 years of varsity experience despite playing just 4 games since the end of her sophomore season.
It's a good point. I've told Marty, I don't know if you realize it, but you're missing your junior and your senior season.
It's crazy. I've never heard of it. I mean, especially for softball, I never really heard of anybody graduating early in the first place to go play. But, just skipping out on a junior and a senior year is kind of crazy. It just makes me think like, whoa.
As unusual as her predicament may seem, Marley Sims is used to being on the fast track. By the time she was an 8th grader at West Harrison, Marley was already batting leadoff as the starting shortstop for the Lady Hurricanes.
I've always grown up pretty competitive, so the hard work part just kind of came natural. It was natural to go out and work hard and do things at 110% all the time.
Even standing in the other batter's box came naturally.
So you're right-handed?
Right, I do everything right-handed except for hit.
And when did that change?
7th grade is when I started working on it, but mostly 8th grade, and I was full-time left-handed by 9th grade.
She was a natural right-handed hitter, and that was about the time that she switched over to left-handed and started slapping and using her speed. We realized she had pretty good speed and wanted to take advantage of it.
They say speed kills, but in this case, being a lefty gave Marley's softball career all kinds of new life. She stole 50 bases from her 8th to 10th grade seasons to go along with a career .500 on-base percentage.
There you go, you there, you there. Good job.
It wasn't long before schools really started to take note of her .576 batting average as a sophomore, including Chipola College in Marianna, Florida, and Marley simply couldn't say no to the reigning NJCAA Division I national champions, giving her verbal pledge back in October.
When did not having a senior season become a possibility for you?
That idea came up this past Christmas. So as soon as we got out to go back to school for Christmas break is when it was like all my online classes were starting up, and now we're like really going for it.
Obviously, Marley was supposed to have a junior season and a senior season, but between the coronavirus pandemic and being able to knock out her last 6 credit hours online at Mississippi State, Marley is now a 17-year-old graduate willing to give up her one chance of being a high school senior.
The main thing I was looking at is where I want to go next. Like my next step, I've always wanted to go play, at a big school, university, 4-year. And I just feel like going to Chipola and getting that 1 extra year of good, solid work would get me to where I want to go.
What she's been through, switching from right to left, missing her senior, it's not your normal story. And she misses out on her senior night, and the little things like that she realizes she may regret down the road, but her focus just is getting to that next level.